Do a final 53-man roster projection for the Vikings. Woohoo! All right, preseason is in the books. It is time to see this Vikings final 53. We're going to take our best stab at it.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a ton of surprises on this one. I think the surprises will come when they, trade players or bring some new faces in and cut guys who initially make this roster.
I got a surprise. Hit that sub button. Let's get the 10K, baby. Let's hit that 10,000. Let's go to quarterback. And we can both agree we expect some moves going on, offensive line, defensive line. So we're just not going to take that into account. Let's go to quarterback. And so I got Jaron Hall back on there. Doogie, I mean, the amount of love that Kevin O'Connell has for Jaron Hall, the fact that after he got him drafted in round 5, they weren't even in talks with Trey Lance anymore. They love this dude, and I think they love him enough to even make the 53, even if he doesn't deserve it.
I mean, I think you can love him and still get him on the practice squad. I don't think anybody else didn't come after him, but yeah, they might keep him. And here's the problem, because you look through the rest of this roster, you might actually have room to keep 3 quarterbacks because there's other positions that are just so gross.
Yeah, I'd bet my nuts on it that they're going to keep him on the 53. Running back, a little bit different here. We got both Ken Abe going on the IR. You go with McBride, I go with Dykes.
Yeah, and I put a star by McBride because I think that's the one position where the Vikings could look for an outside help, whether it's a free agent that they've already kicked the tires on or make a trade. But if McBride, Dykes, whoever makes it, I don't think they're going to be on this roster for long.
I just think Dykes, the fact that he can return kicks, and McBride cannot.
He tried, though. He tried his best.
He tried. He did bad. Wide receiver, I think the first 5 are in pretty much cement. Naylor is the only question mark. Is he going to play the IR? What are they going to do with him?
I don't know. But yeah, and you got Jackson over Rager. They both played yesterday, so hard to really know what the team's thinking about. But I am going with the veteran that they give draft capital to get over Tristan Jackson, who I think they can get on the practice squad again.
Yeah, with Powell on it, I think Rager, I won't be surprised anything they do. Lupagus keeping Nick Muse, keeping those 4 tight ends definitely could happen. No changes here. We've been pretty much exactly the same.
I can't quit him. I can't
quit him. I wouldn't be that upset if he made it. He had a great camp, great preseason. Offensive line, pretty much the same. I got him keeping Vidarian low just for lack of numbers. Chris Reed on the IR. It's just nobody should make this team.
Yeah, I know. After Brandel, there really shouldn't be anybody else kept. But you're looking for outside faces to come in and bolster a position. This is the one. Whether it's tackle, whether it's inside, there'll be some new faces here before the Vikings take the field against the Bucs.
Yeah, and we got to be realistic. The new faces they bring in are going to be depth. It's not like they're going to bring in, I mean, barring a Dalton Reisner, even if they sign Reisner at this point, he'd probably still be depth at this point. But we need depth. We need it bad. It was so gross this preseason.
Ugh, horrible.
Defensive line, exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean, Atamuel, he's made a couple of our final 53 projections before, but I don't think he even played yesterday. And I don't know if he had his pads on or not, but I didn't see him out there. Bullard didn't have his pads on. Blacklock.
I know who was out there. Blacklock. Let's
go. I give Blacklock credit. He won me over this preseason. I thought he had some nice plays, and he's finally starting to show some shit. So hopefully that translates into a rotational piece on the D-line this year.
Lupagus pretty much keeping every single edge rusher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, DJ Wanham was the guy you're kicking around thinking, okay, I needed one more player, so I put him on this roster. But I think he could definitely be cut or traded or something there. Just kind of had a really, really quiet camp. Not a lot of talk about DJ Wanham this summer.
Luigi Villain gets cut. There's going to be, I'm going to burn this damn house down.
Luigi's?
No, mine.
Oh, okay.
He better make this team.
He should.
He's got to make it.
He deserved it.
If he doesn't make this team, that's going to be the most surprising thing out of the whole damn thing for me.
I think so, but I think he's got it.
Well, let's go to cornerback because I got Andrew Booth getting his ass cut.
Wow.
He's gone.
It should happen. He deserves to be cut. Jay Will should be kept over him, but I just can't see the Vikings doing it as much as he needs to be cut. 2nd-round pick last year. They'd be giving up awfully quick, but he's shown them plenty of reasons that they should give up on him.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know this front office enough to know if they're willing to just cut their losses. I mean, we're going to be able to tell real quick. Is Rager sticking around? Is Blacklock sticking around? Andrew Booth, obviously, this would be a surprise. But the dude played a bunch yesterday, and he still didn't look good. He shouldn't have been playing in that game yesterday. He played a bunch. Looked bad.
Gross.
He looked bad. So Jalen Williams, I like that guy. I like him a lot. Najee Thompson, we both have making. Jawan Williams, both making. So not a bad-looking cornerback group. I can't wait to see Byron Murphy out there.
Oh, so good.
Safeties, same. No surprise there at all. And special teams, same old story.
Yeah. So that's it. That's our 53-man roster projection. Couple changes, but really the way this thing looks now, there's only a couple ways it can go. So unless they do something crazy
They will.
that we're not expecting, which they did last year,
do it
again. But yeah, I mean, there's obviously some weak spots on this team, but there's some very, very nice and deep positions as well.
There's going to be something crazy. I can't wait for it. They should be coming. I mean, already seeing teams releasing some of their cuts. So we'll see how long the Vikings wait. Lupagus needs to go get himself a cup of coffee.
Coming right now.
Needs to slam dance that thing. Tired.
All right, remember this. Your heartbeat changes with the music you listen to.